Hey, this is David. Today I'm going to show you how to test and replace the heating element on a Whirlpool electric dryer. The heating element is responsible for generating the heat necessary to dry your clothes by warming the air that circulates through the drum. You might need to change out this part if it failed testing or has been damaged. Before we get started, take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more repair guides to help you do it yourself. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Before we get started, let's get our tools together. Today we'll need a 1/4-inch nut driver, a drill with a 1/4-inch bit would be even better, a multimeter, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a small flathead screwdriver. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Always remember to disconnect your electric dryer by unplugging it or switching the breaker off. Now let's get at it. Remove the 2 screws that hold the top on. Next, you will want to disconnect some of the wire connections that connect the console to the board. Lift the console up and remove it. Then remove the screws that hold the control board bracket. Working from the bottom of the front panel, remove the 1/4-inch screws at the bottom. Now remove the top screws. Remove the 2 Phillips head screws just inside the door that hold the door panel to the lint screen housing. Remove the lint screen, and while you're in the neighborhood, lift and remove the front panel and disconnect the door switch connection. Remove the front metal bracket. Unplug the moisture sensor connector at the right of the blower housing. Remove the screws that hold the blower housing. You'll need to remove the wire harness straps on the right side of the bulkhead. Remove the screws that hold the bulkhead on and lift it off. To gain easier access to the heater housing, loosen the drum belt and use the belt to lift the drum out. This electric dryer has 2 heating elements. Go ahead and remove the 2 violet wires from the terminals. Using your multimeter set for resistance, check from the 2 red wire terminals to each of the 2 other terminals. You should read 20 ohms on each circuit. If the resistance is not correct, you will need to replace the heating element. Let me show you how to change them out. Remove the 3 wires going to the element terminals. You do not need to remove the wires going to the high limit kit. Now remove the screw that holds the 2 halves of the housing together. You should now be able to separate the housing and remove the element. Here's the old heating element and here's the new one. If you've already got one, great. If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. Install the new element with the terminals facing towards the left. It should fit into some slots. Position the top part of the heater cover and insert the rear portion. Then install the screws holding the element housing together and install the 3 wires to the element terminals. Position the drum in place and install the belt to the pulley. Put the front bulkhead on with a 1/4-inch screws. Install the blower housing cover and connect the sensor bar connector. Now install the top bracket. Make sure to push any wiring up underneath the bracket. You should be able to set the front door panel. It has some notches on the top to help hold it in position as you secure it with the screws at the top and bottom. Now, you can reinstall the Phillips head screws behind the door. Don't forget the lint screen. Grab the control board and bracket and reinstall them up top. Position the console in place and reconnect the wiring to the board and console. Check all your connections and then install the top. Aren't you glad you used a drill? Don't forget to plug the dryer back in or flip the circuit breaker back on. What a job, huh? And you did great and you fixed it yourself. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Make sure to let us know how the repair went in the comments. And if you haven't gotten a heating element yet, grab your model number and head over to appliancepartspros.com to order one. Orders usually arrive in just a few days. While you're at it, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. We've got lots more troubleshooting and repair videos, and of course, all the parts you need to do it yourself at appliancepartspros.com. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you next time.